Let me now begin the program by first giving all of you a brief introduction about Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra. Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra, the Center for International Studies, which I will be referring to as VAK in short, is basically a think tank and a Mumbai-based registered trust established with an objective to serve as a platform for creating an India-centric viewpoint on national and international issues. It serves as a forum for understanding of various cultures and traditions around the world and promotes research studies on them. It is VAK's goal to reach out to people within India and around the globe who share our passion for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Let me translate this again for the benefit of those who might not be aware of this term. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is a Sanskrit phrase that means the world is one family. May I please request mobile to be on silent mode, please? The world is one family. This is precisely the philosophy of VAK as well, to encourage people to think about the collective well-being of the world rather than just focus on individual interests. Every year, in this context, we hold two major events, the Lakshman Rao Bide Memorial Lecture around Feb-March, and the Universal Brotherhood Day right after Raksha Bandhan, which is also known as the Festival of Bonding, which is what we have all gathered to celebrate here today. In line with the tone set by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, at the 21st ASEAN-India Summit, our topic for this year's UB Day is focused on our neighbors. Traditionally, in India, we consider our neighbors as extended family, echoing the values of togetherness, cooperation, and unity. Keeping this in mind, our topic for today is focused on our neighbors, titled Neighbors First, which I strongly believe will leave us with interesting food for thought at the end of the day. So ladies and gentlemen, I will now be taking the program ahead, starting with the welcome note. For this, I would like to invite Shri Prabhakar Tijade ji from VAK to deliver the welcome note. Tijade ji is the current Joint Secretary of VAK and is closely associated with all their activities. Before his retirement, he had spent around 28 years in Oman, where he was associated with various social organizations run by Indian diaspora, including being the Indian ambassador's nominee on the board of directors of Indian schools. I would please request Tijade ji to come up on the podium and deliver the welcome note, please.
Namaste. Dear dignitaries on the dais and the audience in the auditorium, I welcome all on behalf of Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra, a Center for International Studies, and the University of Mumbai, School of International Relation and Strategic Studies, Center for Hindu Studies, Center for Extramural Studies, and Professor Bal Apte Center for Studies in Students and Youth Movement, along with Indian Chamber of International Business. We welcome today our keynote speaker, Dr. Jnaneshwar Mule, a distinguished diplomat, former ambassador, and secretary in Ministry of External Affairs. Presently, Dr. Mule is the advisor to National Skill Development Corporation. We welcome you, sir. We have with us Mr. Cheong Ming Fong, Consul General of Republic of Singapore, and Mr. Ahmed Zuhair Yusuf, Consul General of Malaysia. We welcome you, sirs. We welcome Vice Chancellor of University of Mumbai, Dr. Ravindra Kulkarni ji, who will be presiding today's function. We welcome Mr. Manpreet Singh, President of Indian Chamber of International Business, and Mr. Narsimhan ji, our patron and former President of Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra. We welcome all the students and faculty members, along with the Indian community present in the auditorium to witness today's function. Welcome you all. As we have heard, the regret letter came from our Chancellor and the Governor of Maharashtra for his inability to attend. We are sorry for that. This Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra, as you know, it is the registered body, not non-governmental, and providing the platform to deliberate on various international events from Bharat-centric point of view. India is an ancient civilization having knowledge-based society. We believe in Bharatiya Vichara Sadhana, where it is said, Ano Bhadraha Krutvo Yantu Vishwataha. Arthat, let the noble thought comes to us from all directions. The sole objective of Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra is to attain world peace. And that is why our prayers are Vishwa Dharma Prakashena Vishwa Shanti Pravartake. Vishwa Adhyayan Kendra conducts, as you know, two programs. And one is Lakshman Rao Bhide, as it was already said. And another is Vishwa Universal Brotherhood Day, which we are celebrating today. We call it a Vishwa Bandhutva Divas. We celebrate on the theme of Raksha Bandhan, which we all celebrate in our tradition as a protection given to each other by one and all in our society. In the Indian tradition, we see divinity everywhere, and India is destined to propagate that thought world over. That is why now today's topic, which we have selected for Vishwa Bandhutva Divas, is neighborhood first. On this topic, we will be knowing better from our keynote speaker as well as other dignitaries. I welcome you all once again, all the dignitaries and the audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tijarishi, for that wonderful welcome note and making all our guests feel warmly received. Ladies and gentlemen, one more huge round of applause to welcome all our esteemed guests.